For a while now, I've been aware that you can replace the videos that play in the screens and the innards because of various posts that other people have made about it. But only recently did I actually bother to replace the video for myself. To do so, all you need to do is go to Program Files, Steam, Steam Apps, Common, the Forever Winter, Windows, Forever Winter, Content, Movies. Now you can take a video of the same resolution and rename it to the video you want to replace. I recommend renaming or keeping the original files in some way, as you might want to restore them later, especially if something goes wrong. For example, if you replace a 720p video with a 1080p one, then the game will probably crash when it tries to load the video. So if you're going to replace stuff, make sure that the files you swap in are the same resolution or smaller as the original video. Since I'm here, I might as well be thorough. Just how much of this can I replace? And hey, some of the stuff in this folder looks kinda strange. Very strange. I'll get back to that. MP_ShamanBG_01 is the main menu. You can replace this, but not the audio. So sadly, I cannot make Departure play on the main menu. I am going to leave it like this though. For one, because the filter effects make Hunter x Hunter 2011 look like a 90s anime, which is trippy, and also because somehow their running still syncs up with the music, which is creepy. There's also MP Shaman BG02, which I'm assuming is an alternate main menu video, but as far as I'm aware, the game doesn't actually use this one. MP_vid_city_scan is the video that plays on the giant screen in the innards, and also on the screen on the top left of the quest terminal. You can replace this one, but again, the audio won't come through. It's the same for vid_square_scan cyborgs, which is the video that plays on the secondary screen, and also the right-hand monitor above the quest terminal, as well as another TV up and to the right of that one. Although the video and the screen are both square, you don't need to swap in a square video, the game will actually adjust it to fit. There's also a folder here named Loading. This folder contains videos and audio for the loading screens in the game. I experimented with replacing these, but I found that only LoadVid1 1080p 30fps matrix is actually used by the game. You can replace this file, which replaces the loading screens to and from the innards, but in the process it will break the loading screens that play when you enter a raid, which are also bits of that video, but swapping out for a different one doesn't make the new video appear in that spot. It's just blank. Maybe someone else can figure out if it's possible to change the audio and fix the other loading screens, but that was as far as I got. Game doesn't crash though, so you still can't do this. As far as I can figure out, these are the only 4 files where replacing them actually does something. But there are still more videos here that I've never seen before, like the alternate loading screens, and also another set of 5 videos named VidLoad 1 through 5, all of which showcase some sort of test map that isn't actually in the game. Each of the 4 loading screens is a minute long, but even on the first one that's used by the game, there's stuff that I've never seen past the 20-second mark. But first, let's watch the shorter 15-second videos. They tell a story where a masked man is going somewhere, assumably either to or from the innards. Alright, now let's watch the loading screens. Everyone's seen the beginning, but now... more shots of the ladder, and then at the end it pans away. And whoa, there's a mech there! That wasn't in the other videos. Seems like this vidload map was further developed between the creation of the shorter videos and the actual loading screens. This camera shot at the end of loading screen 1 is also the first shot in the 4th loading screen, so we can just continue. Loading screen 2 has a bunch more shots of all of the characters standing in front of the mech. Also, is it just me, or is this mech like way bigger than normal? Look at the size of its head and hands in comparison to the characters. And then the 3rd loading screen just revisits the walking down the pipe thing from the shorter videos. But it does have this slow zoom out of Bagman looking ultra badass with his cigarette. Unfortunately, you cannot replace the title screen, although strangely there are 2 alternate title screens here. They seem normal for a moment, but then change to German, and then what I'm assuming is Russian and then Chinese. In the 2nd video, the ending is repeated, followed by a skull with red X's over its eyes. This video really seems to imply that we're being hacked or something, and that finally brings us to the last 4 videos in here, the ones that I am not sure if we were meant to see. Firstly, there's this. Just an image of an ear, and again with the flickering like we're being hacked in a movie. I can only think of one thing that this might imply. That someone is listening. Next we have this video. Bark, scream, yell, whine, lament, roar, get it out. Okay, so these are commands directed at us. And the first one is literally bark. Barking is something that dogs do. Combined with whine and roar, it almost feels like whoever wrote this thinks that we're subhuman. It also kind of feels like they're trying to get us to give away our position. But then there's also this. Bark, scream, yell, rejoice, lament, make your peace before the next journey. Again, whoever wrote this doesn't seem to think very highly of us. But notice the difference. Rejoice rather than whine. Make peace with yourself instead of lashing out at the world. Barking, screaming, and lamenting are apparently all 100% unavoidable in the Forever Winter. But we can still try to do it with dignity. Or something. I bet the Rat King wrote this one. And now, finally, the creepy one. It's only 9 seconds. What the fuck is this? These guys look like they all got kicked out of Slipknot for not being able to hit a trash can with a baseball bat. Actually, I recognize most of these guys. The first mask is the Water Thief Sniper. This one is the Skirmisher mask, and this one is the Berserker mask. But then, who the hell is this guy? Do I even want to know?